Hello, everyone, and welcome back to... Just realized where I slammed my hand down to. Oopsie doodle. Welcome back to another hand cam making. I got lucky this time. I went over to the store and happened to walk down the toy aisle. And what did I see? Oh my goodness, no, stop the sound. My goodness, what did I find? A Game Boy. I was sort of tricked. I don't want to say bamboozled, but I thought that it would be an actual game. Apparently, they just give you a couple plates. And I was like, oh, this is going to be the coolest thing. I guess it would have been more than what I paid for it if it was an actual functioning Game Boy. Yeah, shouldn't have exactly anticipated that. But I thought that this was really cool and wanted to do this one and share it with the world. So, a little bit of an unboxing. As per usual with the Lego kits that we've done before. Just jam our fingers in there. Oh, good. And I was worried that this would take the entire time. Stickers for the games. Now, the game cartridges have got to be custom pieces, right? There's no way. There's no way that they're constructed, right? Oh my gosh, they are. They're actually made. That's incredible. This... I'm thinking... There's a lot of Spanish in here. Oh, no, wait. It's just printed in multiple languages. I was just seeing... I wasn't even reading the first paragraph. Just like, that's a lot of other languages that I don't speak. Fun stuff. Oh, it comes with a separator. This might be the first separator that I've had in quite a while. Let's stuff some of these bags off to the side, closer to the mic so that you can obviously hear them, which is the best. Okay. I should have thought about something to put the smaller pieces in before starting, but of course I'm bad at this, so I guess we don't. But let's open packet 1. How many packets are there? 5, 6? Top 6 Lego packets. Number 1. This one. Is this recyclable? Number 5? I think so. Alright. So we got a newfangled brick separator, which is cool. Mine used to be big and chunky, and I'm pretty sure, dark. Okay, so we're starting out building the cartridges, which is nice, but, yeah, this is fine. So let's get started. Interesting. This looks completely different on the backside. This just looks like a normal 4-piece. I almost missed that entirely. Man. Speaking of Game Boys, going all the way to the modern day, the new Pokemon game just came out. And I don't have a Switch 2. I've also been avoiding spoilers just in case. So I have several people playing the new Pokemon game in my live feed. And I have not been. On the off chance that I decide, hey, the investment in a 2DS, or not 2DS, Switch 2 might be worth it. Uh-oh. Never, didn't, haven't. Oh, the papers. What are them? Where's the, these doodles? These don't have a number on them, so I was confused. I also don't have... Do I have scissors? Yes, I do. Can you see? They've got a 3D effect on them, so they move. They move a little bit. So these two apparently... Oh! Yeah, that one's a lot easier to see. Alright. That's cool. So this, I've never seen a piece like this before. I wonder if this is a custom piece, or if they had this one from before. It seems generic enough, but you never know. You never know when they need to make a new piece to make something truly unique. No, I don't want to cover the beautiful Nerissa Ravencroft. We're just gonna have these things out. Ah, I forgot the starting tweet again. Yeah, who wants to see this? It's just content. It's content made by a male. I mean, I always make the male on screen joke. I wouldn't anticipate anybody actually preferring. But who knows? Maybe someday. Someday. Oh, it's supposed to look like the inside of the Game Boy, I guess? We're building a circuit board made out of nothing but plastic and no conductive materials. But I'll know that it's there. So sticker, we gotta be careful with these. I know that I mess up stickers early and often. So let's try not to, at least. It's a little bit off center, I can already tell. Oh, there's no way this isn't a custom piece. It just straight up says Nintendo Game Boy on it. Recenter a little bit higher. Okay. Yeah, that's... So they are making at least one custom piece for this. Clip these on the side. Heck yeah. With 2 pieces to spare. That's so cool. I never played Super Mario Land. I never had... Did I have a Mario game for the Game Boy? I'm not sure. It used to be a little bit off-center because of the way that they designed it. I had on the original NES... I had, Mario 1 and 3. Did I have 2? I think I had all 3. 1, 2, and 3. Mario 3 was actually quite possibly the first video game I ever played in my life. My uncle had the system, and whenever we'd go over there for holidays or weddings, whatever, my brother and I would get to play. I think that my brother was interested in video games, but not quite as much. And so I got a lot of time playing video games back in the day just to kill an amount of time. And thus began a great journey. One that continues to this very day, in which I try and monetize my passion. Maybe I should get... leaning forward every time at the start of stream, my voice just feels odd in my own ears. Maybe it's because I've got the headphones in. I usually don't talk and listen to myself at the same time. Imagine listening to the things falling out of your own mouth. But, as far as I'm aware, everything is fine. Yeah, my volume seems to be up all the way. If there's any sound issues, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that I am perfect. I know you can't see the instructions, but you don't need to. This might be the back of the screen we're starting with. Odd place to start, but here we go. Again, I'll know it's back there, and that's what's important. There's not another one of those L-shaped things, so I'm not sure what... I guess this coming down? And now finish it. Eventually, I'll get around to setting up an older system with a game capture. I just haven't done anything on a game capture before, so I'm not sure what I need and what to do. But I have all my old systems. We've never got rid of one before. So in theory, I could go all the way back to the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wouldn't that be great? Me furiously at the start of the stream, starting and restarting the console, blowing into the cartridge, just like the old days. Trying desperately to get it to work. Maybe even having to cancel a stream just because the system is so old, doesn't want to cooperate no more. I'm not seeing 2 single pieces in this package. Do you? Do you see it? Am I just ignorant? Because I'm not seeing these two doodles. I could use the two individual blips from the last piece, but they don't seem structurally necessary, so I guess we're moving on. Is there a second bag I'm supposed to open? Is it this one? Are they trying to tell me open this bag? Because it has the piece in it. Alright, well. Use... I think I used this last time, so this will be fine. Man, I've started doing a little bit of research on how ASMR works. And it seems like fun. Something I want to try. Got all these stream ideas and then just absolutely no motivation to do any of them. I did buy, this'll be fun, a fume hood for the 3D printer. So eventually, I want to move it inside into the next room. My plan at that point is to do a little bit more 3D printing, specifically stream the process so that people can just turn on a sweet ASMR of a 3D print for like, you know, 12 or 13 hours, just going down for 2 seconds, boop, boop, and then holding there for 2 seconds, and then boop, boop. I'm not sure why, but they want me to do these two side ones and then these ones. Oddly specific request. But yeah, fume hood came in. I got a 4-inch round window thingy with locks so that I can lock my window but still have the vent pouring fumes outside. I should get another soundproofing panel or several so that I can protect stream sounds or the stream from the sounds of the room next door in which I currently reside. Uh-oh. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think we're missing any pieces yet, but the T-Rex skull was definitely missing 2 pieces. Oh no, this is the back. So this is like the... Why is it only held on by 1 piece? Alright, what do these numbers mean? They don't just type, oh, 1989 04 21. I'm gonna guess April 21st, 1989 is when the original Game Boy came out. If I were a betting man, that would be the bet that I would wager. I really should write down all the ideas for streams that I have, because eventually I'm going to want to do them, and I'll just be sitting there like, I know that the ideas are in there. They're in my brain. Or at least they were. I'm so inspiring to myself. Oh. I like it when they shift gears and essentially tell you, now we're making something else entirely. This piece would be quite difficult to get apart, even with the brick separator. Not really a good angle to get on there, so don't do it wrong. Don't fuck it up. It's been 10 minutes, I can swear. I was gonna say, that doesn't look right. There. Piece of 2. I also found out that I'm allowed to request weeks off, not just Sunday through Saturday, but I can choose odd days. Like if I want Thursday through Wednesday off, I can, which will make conventions a lot easier to attend. Because now that I'm not like debuted, but now that I have started streaming, we'll say that, networking will become a priority eventually. I'm eventually going to want someone that isn't actually a direct friend that I can just speak to notice me. Because Lord knows it's not happening with anybody that I directly care about. Probably should put more effort into Twittering, because that seems to be something that I am definitely ignoring. I mean, it's in the description. It's Twitter I barely use. I never actually had an original Game Boy. Mine was Game Boy Color, which, I don't know if that makes a huge difference, other than just the general gaming being improved. Oh man, this is already looking so cool. I was gonna say fun, but it's like, yeah, okay, I guess. Do the same thing on the other side, or something very similar? I was debating whether this stream should be Handcam or Arena, and Handcam eventually won out. Because I just wanted to build it. It's already here. Nobody cares about Arena. Nobody but me. So I just scheduled it for later in the week. I can be salty later. Not even the saltiest game. Like, I can get salty on Arena. Believe you me, I'm sure you've seen it if you've paid any attention, but Claire Obscure, that game makes me salty. Unreasonably so. I don't remember if it happened on stream or if it was off, but it was pointed out that I have a general knowledge base on the game and mechanics, and as soon as something happens that isn't directly pointed out, that goes outside of that expectations, suddenly it's a lot worse. And I felt that. Basically represents my experience. I'm just the kind of guy where I'm going to try something, and as soon as it stops working, if the investment to change is greater than some arbitrary protocol that I've made up in my mind, then it's just not worth it. And then the anger grows because clearly I was wrong, and I don't like that. I don't like being wrong. That's why I generally try and be quiet and not speak up too much about stuff that I don't actually understand. Look at that. This is still, like... I designed it... I assumed this is supposed to pop away so that you can put something in there. Maybe slip some fake batteries in, but... Okay, now we get to make fake components again. We need 2 of these. One of these. One of these. This guy right here. And one of these. I like how they're highlighting in red. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. The stuff that you're supposed to pay attention to. It's like, this is where this goes. Which is, I think, a complaint that I've had about several other sets already. Yes, use this part. Where does it go? Fucking guess. I like how the gold pieces are the ones that connect into the game. Makes sense to my brain, because the copper slots is what it's supposed to be. Remember to stay hydrated, chat. The last of these and one of these. I'm not sure why this order is important, but we're just gonna go with it. So, one of the good things about my work is that the time doesn't interfere, or I was able to specifically plan my stream times around it. One of the bad things is they're giving me more work to do and giving me more hours, and that doesn't leave me with as much time as I want to be able to work on streaming stuff. Actually a tragedy. On the other hand, some people that I would normally watch aren't streaming right now, so that could, on the inverse side, give me some time to not catch up, because that's not a reasonable goal, but do stuff. But then I just end up YouTube doom scrolling. Doom scrolling. So what I'm saying is I think we got an early start on that whole seasonal depression. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. The unmotivation comes for us all, especially me. And so... Caffeine helps a little bit, but the amount of caffeine that it takes me to wake up, be alert, and do stuff is not necessarily what I want to take when I get home from work, you know? Because a man's got to sleep eventually. Like, haha, sleep when you're dead, very funny, but it's not actually. It doesn't feel good once you've done it once. Look at that. It's almost perfect. Both. All right. Like, I hate going to sleep, but I love being asleep, if that makes sense. I picked the wrong piece to start with. There. That goes here somehow. Yep, just like that. Okay, I'm not sure why this looks like this, but it sure does. I've been thinking about it more and more, and I don't think it's peer pressure, but I do eventually want to get the full 3D rig model at some point. It's like, what is the VTuber journey without the pipeline? Oh? Oh. It's an odd way to do things, but I guess it works. There's a little red dongle in here that goes through the whole... I don't know. That's weird. Lego Master Builders are a different breed. That would have been a career to get into. Lego Master Builder. I could only imagine just messing around with Legos for making a living. Wrong side, doofus magoofus. Did I mention that I didn't put up a starting tweet? I think I mentioned it earlier that I didn't do a starting tweet. It's fine. We will merely suffer in silence and obscurity. Is that not supposed to be even? I guess not. Alright, we're on to bag 3 already. We are making excellent time. Probably. And I've thrown a piece on the ground. Luckily, it's big enough to see. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that these are spare parts. I'll just set them up there and retrieve them when we need them. That's some odd-shaped parts in here. What are you? Excuse me? Get a real knife. Yeah. All that for just one little doop. You ever just get some advice that is just the worst? I think that the worst advice is to tell somebody who's having problems to just be themselves. Because clearly that's not working. Like, no, I would actually like some help. If you could please give me the assistance that I request. Tell me what to do. If somebody actually asks for help, like, first off, reaching out for help is a big deal. Don't let somebody just struggle or continue to struggle if they've actually reached out and requested assistance. It's like the worst thing you can do. Not saying this from personal experience per se, but I think it's supposed to be this one. Am I supposed to open up both of these packets already? I've got a spare from the last set of that specific piece, so I'm just gonna not open that yet. Oh my god, how does this... Okay. Change the direction, I guess? Okay, now I gotta open it up. I should... No, that's not gonna work. I had a candle that I thought had a lid on it that I could use, but the lid seems to be having, let's just say, issues. It smells lovely, though. No. You'd think with all of the stuff at my disposal, I would have something It is just a shallow dish, essentially. I collect all kinds of crap. Why is it never crap that I need? Like, I've got an empty bottle of maple syrup. It's just the bottle. I keep it around because it's glass. Not like I'd ever use it. I guess we're just rolling this out on the playmat. Pray it doesn't go spinning off. Ooh, that candle's only gone stronger as time has moved on. Only had it open for a moment and I can still smell it from here. Maybe I got some on my finger. It's, in case anybody's curious about the flavor, it's, like a cake mix kind of scent. Are we building the guts for the machine, or the screen, or the cartridge? I don't know, but they are definitely flipping back and forth between those two packets enough that I feel more confident in my decision to open both. This is fine. As far as that other random $1 million idea that I stole, I think I talked about it in the last Handcam, but as it turns out, voice recording is hard. Reading off a script is difficult. Bones. So I'll get around to it someday. Whatever that project was that I'm talking about. Okay, so it is one of these. Just odd. Because the picture they show you is just the flat side. But it's actually supposed to be that side. Which, cool. That's fine. I didn't need guidance on this. That way. It doesn't even punch in, it just goes there. It's not connected to nothing. But there it sits. And there it shall stay. I don't know why, but that clicked in really well. Flat piece? Flat piece doko? I'm just going to use a flat piece from the last one. And hopefully I'll end up with a leftover flat piece at the end. If not, then they just missed a piece, and that's fine too, because they gave me an extra, which bridged the gap. It's always fun when they don't give you the one spare piece you need. You end up with a couple spare pieces that you don't need. Yeah. Uniquely Lego problems, I'm assuming. Something that I noticed in the first Guild Wars stream was that I got a subscription during the stream from one of the guys in the guild that my friend is in, which is cool, but I have different alerts set up, and I don't think the alert that I had set up actually went off. It was just the generic alert, and I don't know why that is. Something that I would very much like to know what went wrong. Because I'm not experienced enough to, or tech savvy enough. I mean, I'm probably tech savvy enough, but every program functions differently, which means that they all have different quirks and might not do what you think they're going to do, if that makes sense. Stream Elements is a weird beast. Got two of these bad boys. Some of them have writing on them. Okay, so this way. We need start and select in that order. And we'll, I guess, combine it with the last piece. I knew since it was a 3D piece that it would end up being a little bit weird, but this is truly bizarre. Building this piece by piece, assembling the entire device. I guess that's what makes it a special edition. It isn't just a hollow or filled in block. It is actually somewhat reminiscent of the technical specifications of the machine with all these green chip bits. I wonder if they took into consideration when designing this the order in which a Game Boy is assembled. Because that would be wild. A 4-piece, there we go. Man, imagine assembling a real Game Boy. Or being able to perform surgery on one to get it working if it wasn't working. I couldn't. I could never. Phones, that's where the headphones plug in. Nope, it attached to the last piece, but it didn't, none of these lock down to the base. Battery, question mark? Is this the battery stand-in? Oh, how did that? How did my hand mess up that and slide it into entirely the opposite thing? I don't know, man. I'm just here. Doing my thing. Okay, still not actually attached. Or enclosed in any way. I'm sure we'll get there, but this is... Imagine memorizing or actually designing this piece. I'm not saying it's straight up intelligence, and I'm sure it's a learned skill that you pick up over time, but this has got to be something else. What in the world? They're not even touching. They're not supposed to be touching. There's supposed to be a gap there. What in the dang hell? Still lifts out. It's got a little grippy there. Don't know what that's for. Oh, is this for the screen cartridges? The hollow blanks? Most likely. Does it go this way or this way? Chat, please post in the comments. Do you like number 1 or number 2? Number 1, number 2. I'm going to choose number 2. Because of the Monty Hill problem. Monty Hall. Shut the fuck up. I guess one of these has Game Boy written on the front of it. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Right there. Still not connected. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Okay, finally using this +1. I've been wondering what that goes to. Then, oh yeah, no, I shouldn't have even guessed. It's for the control axis. What the heck? Okay, there's this piece which goes here, and then this just goes in there? Is it held in by pressure? That rubber piece. Oh man. It's actually gonna move. That's so cool. Yeah, this piece. Nope. Get in there. It's held in place. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It moves. Are the buttons going to move too? That would explain these. Oh my god. We're at page 69. I'm going to pass 67 without comment. Yeah. No, not yet. Apparently there's an entire process to making button. So button, gold, pointy bit, goes into, and then cap on the top. Goes here. Second one. Gold. Reach. Tube. Insert. Button. Thingy. Okay. I'm getting lost in the sauce, chat. Speak to me. Tell me. Tell me something. Something that I don't know. It's always fun finding the long-lost piece that's just set off to the side. I think I've got a hair stuck in this one. It's okay, it's just cat hair. It's fun building a piece and then looking back on it and realize you put in one piece exactly backwards. They're even a good color. Here's a good color, chat. They're not entirely flat. One brown piece for some reason. Some raisin just reminded me of somebody that I used to hang out with at the card shop. I used to be one of his things, one of his verbal references. I wonder what happened to him. I remember texting him specifically out of the blue a while ago. Might have been one of the first people that I decided to randomly text out of nowhere. And just be like, hey, what's going on? We should play a game at some point. He was like, yeah, we should. Never heard from him again. And now the game that we were going to play has moved on to at least one edition further. So we would both be relearning the game, which is always fun. Man, we made the switch from Mark 1 to Mark 2. We all did it together. And then I think I got out just before Mark 3. Are we in Mark 3 now? I don't even know if they've made a Mark 4. Okay, what does this indicate? Alright, I'm doing the thing. See this? I'm doing it. You. For shame. I don't know why. Is this indicating it should be flush? It is. Does it indicate that it is all pushed together? It is. Maybe it's just telling me how it's Supposed to be pushed together. Oh, that's a hair, and I don't think that one's a cat hair. Okay, moving on. This one. Narissa looks like a Adeptus Mechanicus something. You know, I've been playing Tacticus, I think, for about a year. I've dropped a couple bucks into it whenever I thought that I'd be getting my money's worth, but I don't know. It's fine. I guess that's all I have to say about that. I don't know where that topic of conversation was going to go. Does anybody else play this random specific gacha game? I remember the Hololive collaboration with Valkyrie Connect. Got me playing that game, got me meeting a couple people. Some people that I wish I still talked to. I don't know if they want to talk to me. Because I think for... Let's see. I think that I'm 0 for 3 on messaging people that I used to know and them not responding. So, disheartening. People that I wish I could reconnect with, just not wanting to reconnect. Or having changed their phone numbers, I don't know. One of them that I actually did respond. We had a couple messages back and forth, but then nothing. Wah. So, not all is sunshine and rainbows. It never goes the way that you plan. Life or communication. People. They never do what you want them to do, really. Unless you're attached to their forehead. It says I need 2 of these, and I'm not sure where they go. Oh. Hot. They're just held in there by pressure. You can just easily take them out. Nice. Still not attached. Oh, it's the buttons. I thought there was a loose piece in there somehow. Alright. So we've got a couple extra pieces. Ah, good. There it is. What the heck? We're just gonna move forward. We're making great time. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Ah, battery light. Oh, I see we've hit the lo-fi part of the track. Does this sound like RimWorld music? This is giving... I don't know why, and I might be completely wrong, but RimWorld was just triggered in my memory. Would that be a series worth getting into? on the channel specifically. Because I think that I would have fun. I never really learned how to play, so I would be learning a little bit from the basics up. That doesn't seem to be correct. Another piece similar to that, but not quite. Yeah, you do. Where's that? Whatever piece that would be. Here it is. Because I wouldn't mind playing Wormworld, I just, you know, like other series, I don't know if there's an audience for it. Not like I'm doing stuff based off of what's popular anyway, or else I would have played Silk Song instead of snubbing it. Like a pretentious asshole. Wait for a couple of years for the hype to die down, and then maybe get into it then. Or just continue to ignore it for the end of time. In case of emergency, break Silk Song. See, I would like to get my streaming talent up a little bit higher, rank up, get better at talking to people before I start something that has the potential to bring in a lot of people. People that know more about a game than me. I'm just looking for a 1x2. Excuse me? Sir? Thank you. Okay, so this is a lot of written pieces all of a sudden. So we got on, off. We have, nope, it's way over here. So we got on, off there. We got single blank here. We got what is that? Brother, oh. That. We got, aha. That. Flip it over. This, for some reason. And there's these things from last time, which I didn't know where they belonged, and I guess they just got put in the wrong packet? I don't know. Maybe it's just to keep you doing them in the right order. Like you'll be missing these pieces if you do it in the wrong order? That seems weird to me. That doesn't sound correct, but yeah, maybe they're just doing random weird stuff. Oh my god, my background on the PC just changed. I thought it was every 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes as the boot record reckons. Oh, speaking of booting, I've monkeyed around with the RAM. And I think I found the offending stick, the one that was crashing the computer. And so hopefully, now that that's removed, we can pretend like everything's okay and just run with 3 sticks. Because I know that at this point, since I've identified the problem child, the correct thing to do would be to just go down to 2 matching sticks, but I don't know which of the 3 remaining ones is the match pair to the one that I removed. So it's a whole... There's a little bit of a rabbit hole for RAM sticks. But we're just going to run with 3. We're going to take the performance hit, and we're going to move forward, and it'll be fine. We're not doing stuff that is that intensive with it. Okay, I almost missed a step. But I didn't. I think. No, I almost missed multiple steps. Looking for a light gray 4-piece. 4-piece. It's 4x1, really thin. This guy. Oh, no, that's... I skipped a step and went past that already. Okay. That's where I got confused. Luckily, they didn't give me an extra 4-piece. Else I'd be wondering why it didn't fit. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This goes here. I skipped steps within the step that I skipped to, and then skipped back. Skip to my darling. There. We're all caught up. We're on the same page. This still comes out. So... soon? This piece, window in, window, window in, window in, yeah, okay. Get some of the grease from my fingers off of it. A singular piece. Bip. A 3-piece. Bip. Wait. Yes. This hunk of plastic, which is one of you, and not you, but you. And then this little guy. They could have made you build this. A little glad that they didn't. But it's a little bit off from what it's supposed to be. Could have just made this one piece. Okay, so we need these 2 gentlemen back to back. Ass to ass. And that power button that we had from that we identified from way back at the beginning. All the way back. And then boop. Perfection. Goes along the bottom. And then 2 singular boops. Which might actually be the 2 hardest things to get detached if you fuck this piece up. Speaking of fucking things up, they're not straight on. Which I think means that they'd be easier to pull apart. No, I'm just damaging them. Time for the ultimate human compression device. the teeth. There. Chewed to perfection. And this bad boy just goes right in here. This thing's not attached to anything either. Oh, one brick on the side. Okay. Yep, makes sense to me. Rotate a little bit. Oh, good. One of my favorite steps. Just do it. We'll call it the Adidas step. You know what pieces you need. Just make it work. They're not even supposed to be connected to that, are they? No, that piece just goes here. Not even there. Down here. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Shit. Yep. Uh-huh. This step is unusually difficult. There. There, it's finally attached. Good lord. Okay, nothing written, something written. So something written is going to go over... Wait, no, that's contrast. Contrast, okay. The contrast piece goes here. This piece goes here. Got a singular boop here. We got this blank guy down here. On this side, got... This obviously goes here. And based on that, this piece goes here. Suddenly Sims shopping channel. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. This piece goes in here. That's another odd inclusion. Oh, it's going to get covered up in a second. By this piece, which is the volume control indicator. The extension connector. Huh? I've done it. I found the piece that confuses me. Because there was another piece that was like this for in there. Okay. Great. Unconfusion. Alright. Not bad. Kinda correct size, I believe. Like, it's bulkier than the Game Boy Color. A little bit thicker. That's fine. So we got Nintendo logo. So that comes off. This goes in here, I guess. I'm assuming replace that. Anyway, bag 5 time. Gonna be making it. My god, 5 PP. You got the 5 PP energy. That's big PPs. Okay. I think this is the stand. Oh, it might be the other Game Boy cartridge. That's cool too. When it requires 4 big pieces and you only see 3 off the crack. Yep, that's gonna be a good time. Alright. So, dupe. Do the others. Dupe across. Dupe down here. Definitely the stand. Not like the Jurassic Park one where we were confused on what part of the stand we were making at any given time. Just fucking put it in. Stando power. Alright, now we're making the other case. What's that? I don't recall that from the last one. Here. Build the Game Boy. Build the cartridge. Build the stand. It's all about building. That's what it's like in Legoland. Ooh, man, Lego Island. That would be a retro game to play. I remember that one. Just gonna have to do Pepper storyline last. Because that's the only one that initiates the end of this game screens. This bizarre piece. I think we just built the same thing but backwards, didn't we? Because last time I could have sworn it started with this piece. But to shake things up, we'll do it in reverse. Hey, stop falling apart. I'm trying to do a thing here. Maybe that's the memory cartridge and the first one didn't have one? Alright, let's see if we can do better with this one. Oh yeah, much better. Much more better. Not perfect, but better. Nintendo Game Boy thing. 3 panels up the side. This one being offset in the center. Oh, it clicks in. Oh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And there we have it. In an hour and a half only, we have Nintendo. Can you see it? Yeah, let's drop it down. Well, there we go. And then I guess to switch it out, we pop out the game. Move that. Swap in for that. And then we pretend we're putting in the other game. Do 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 do. And of course, back with the original Game Boy, it wasn't backlit. So if you couldn't see, that's your own problem. You found a light to sit under. Even with my beloved Game Boy Color, there was, I remember specifically, on drives home from my uncle's house with the Game Boy and trying to play by the street lights as they passed. Let me tell you, playing by streetlights is not a good way to try and keep continuity. Luckily, Pokemon's a turn-based game, but... God, that's so nostalgic. I could go get my Game Boys. I had two. Well, I had one, my brother had one. Eventually, he grew tired of it, gave it to me. Moved on to bigger and better things, and by that I specifically mean consoles. He got more into PlayStation for Ratchet and Clank, which I believe originally was my game. And we considered getting a PS5 for no other reason than a new Ratchet and Clank game came out. I don't think he ever bought one. I didn't. So, we might just not have played that. I think I might have watched the movie version where somebody puts together all of the relevant gameplay stuff. Into one movie online. Like, I've seen, like, the Halo 5 movie is also on there. That's been on my watch later forever. God, Halo CE is another game that shaped my childhood. And then... So I played through the campaign, had a lot of fun with it, went over to my friend's house and got creamed up the back for, 6-8 hours. Decided, you know what, maybe first-person shooters aren't my thing. The rest of my life, never really got into first-person shooters in multiplayer. Oh my god. The on-off switch works. These twist, the buttons press, the select and start are technically. If I had actual headphones somewhere, I'm sure they would plug into the bottom. I'm sure that adapter just happens to be the correct size. Shonky boy. Man, but if they did play original Game Boy cartridges, that would just be wild. I like how they removed the contrast after the first Game Boy. Game Boy Color did not have this on the side. Man, I don't want to end it early, but I'm just sitting here talking to myself with nothing to do, so... Nobody wants to hear me practice saxophone. But what else to do for 20 minutes? Open up a game? I don't think so. Talk about Hololive? I could do that. I started, when I woke up today, there was a collab between Kiara and Liz, which I missed because I was asleep. And I was watching that at the beginning of today. It's very cute, the first several minutes. We have a game. In theory. Oh, maybe it's too low. Hold on. No, don't be locked. We got Not Monday Cafe. Oop. Okay. Behind the PNG Tuber Plus for sure. I'm still messing with this. So Not Monday Cafe is a game. Sure is. I could definitely play this for the next 20 minutes. It seems to be raining, which is why I don't need to put water on the things that I pluck. Louis. Got a bunch of money. I just leave this on in the background while doing stuff. But I don't know. There's a bunch of commands and stuff that you can do for this game that allow you to join and play. And I could actually have people in chat show up in the game, and then when you talk, your chat bubbles appear over the avatar, but we got nobody in here, so think about that the next time that there's a handcam. We could have that for... I could actually show the visual at some point, which is something that I have not done because I want people looking at me. My bright and shining hands. And or Narissa. That's cool too. I don't think I got it in me to just talk to myself for 23 more minutes. Math is hard. So, with that being said, tomorrow, I want to say, is Guild Wars. We'll be doing more Halloween-themed stuff. Hopefully that gets a little bit of traction, but I should make the stream reservations. I forgot to do that. I put up the schedule, I think. But yeah. So, what do I have? Did I get an email from somebody? Device got great new features. Go fuck yourself. I'm gonna go do exercises or something. I haven't done that today. But, yeah, so tomorrow, Guild Wars. We'll see if we can do something fun and interesting. I purchased the fume hood. I think I mentioned that earlier for streaming, so I will try and figure out how to move everything in-house, set everything up, start some streaming, get some 3D stuff done, do a whole series on it. I don't know. We'll make money off of Twitch. That's what we'll do. We'll have live streaming on Twitch and record the VOD. Why did they give me so many of these? I never used them. I don't think we use any of those from the step 3. Screw it. We have spare parts. Have a good evening, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, outro.